Welcome sa sip9.com. This video, tutuloy natin ating series on calculus, no? And sa mga previous videos natin, pinag-aralan natin kung paano ba mag-calculate ng limits using different methods, no? And strategies. So, ang ginamit natin ay gumamit tayo ng factoring, expansion, saka conjugate method, no? In this video and yung mga susunod na videos, pag-aaralan natin kung paano ba mag-calculate ng limits ng piecewise functions, no? So, kung hindi kayo familiar sa piecewise functions, pwede nyo panoorin yung ating videos na PW01 to PW08. No? Yung code natin, no? Nilalagyan natin ng number yung before the video para madali siyang hanapin sa sipnayan, no? Kasi marami na tayong videos. So, just type sipnayan piecewise function, no? Piecewise function. So, piece tapos wise, W-I-S-E. And makikita nyo yan, panoorin nyo from PW01 to PW08. Meron na rin tayong, meron na rin akong in-upload na about piecewise function sa limits, yung calculus 1.12 tsaka 1.13. So, panoorin nyo rin to. Just type sipnayan and then calculus 1.12 or calculus 1.13 para mapunta kayo sa video na yun, no? So, hindi ko na ma-explain ito. Yung simula nito, no, I'm assuming na alam niyo na familiar na kayo sa piecewise function. So, here we have a piecewise function. Tatlong pieces siya, no? Tatlong subfunctions. We have negative 2x if x is less than or equal to negative 1. We have x cubed minus 2x plus 2 if x is greater than negative 1 but less than or equal to 2. And x plus 4 if x is greater than 2. No? So, ang gagawin natin is kukunin natin yung the limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 from the left, x approaches negative 1 from the right, no? And x as x approaches 1. No? And kung maalala niyo yung discussion natin sa pre-calculus, tsaka sa calculus din mismo, ang tawag natin dito is left-hand limit pag from the left siya, tapos pag from the right is right-hand limit. So let's compute for the left-hand limit. The limit of f of x, no? As x approaches negative 1 from the left. Now, tatlong equations natin. So, saan dyan yung gagamitin natin, no? So, pag gumagamit tayo ng piecewise, saan ba yung ating negative 1 from the left, no? So, for example, this is our number line. We have 0, we have negative 1, we have negative 2, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, no? Okay? So, nasaan ba yung negative 1 from the left? X approaches negative 1 from the left. Ito yung negative 1, di ba? So, approaches negative 1 from the left. Arrow yan. This is our arrow. So, ibig sabihin, yung values ng x natin is less than negative 1, which is this one here. Kasi ito, greater than siya. Greater than siya. Now, yung equal dito, wala tayong problema dyan kasi sabi natin, we are not concerned with the point itself, di ba? Sa limits, ang concern natin is the point, the points below or near, no? Here, in this case, dahil left-hand siya, below negative 1, no? Numbers that are below negative 1 or points at the left of negative 1 kung number line yung pag-uusapan natin. So, ibig sabihin, ito yung gagamitin natin. Pag ito yung ating condition, ito yung gagamitin natin. No? Sa ibang book pala, hindi ginagamitan ng f no comma lang. But here, we're using if. No? So, x is less than negative 1. Yung negative 1 from the left. So, we're going to use this expression yung negative 2x. So, this becomes limit of negative 2x as x approaches negative 1 from the left. So, negative 1 yung ating number. So, substitute lang natin negative 2 times negative 1 is equal to 2. No? Ito natin, kakailanganin natin yan later. What about sa number dito? What is the limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 from the right? Okay. Now, from the right naman, ibig sabihin, nasaan ka galing? Negative 1 from the right. Ito yung negative 1 mo from the right. These are numbers that are greater than negative 1, but are close to negative 1. So, nasaan yung number na greater than negative 1 but close to negative 1? Dito siya, di ba? So, nandito yung kasi yung negative 1, tapos nandito yung x is greater than negative 1. Baka malito kayo sa sa notation. Kung saan nakaharap yung mouth nung ating yung malaki, yun yung mas malaki. So, mas malaki yung x sa negative 1. Kaya nandito siya, no? So, meaning, ang gagamitin natin na expression is ito. So, that is the limit of x cubed minus 2x plus 2 as x approaches negative 1 from the right. No? So, ano na siya? Substitute lang natin yung negative 1 dito, negative 1 cubed plus minus 2 times negative 1 plus 2. No? So, magiging negative 1. Negative 1 cubed is negative 1 and then magiging plus 2. Ito, tapos magiging plus 2. This becomes 3. So, the limit of x cubed minus 2x plus 2 as x approaches negative 1 from the right is 3. Okay, so meron na tayo sagot dito. What about this one? Hindi pareho yung left hand at right hand limit niya, no? So, wala siyang limit. The limit does not exist. So, for a limit to exist at negative 1, the left hand limit and the right hand limit must be equal. So, the limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 from the left is not equal to the limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 from the right. Therefore, the limit of f of x as x approaches negative 1 does not exist. Sabi nyo, does not exist. Usually, ito yung acronym na nilalagay natin. No? But it means does not exist. Okay, so hindi natin matatapos dito yung video natin kasi masyadong mahaba. Ang gagawin ko ngayon is papakita ko sa inyo kung ano ba itsura nitong graph na to, no? Okay? So, kung makikita niyo yung negative 2x natin, this is negative 2x from if x is less than negative 1. Is ito yun, di ba? This is the graph of negative 2x. Tapos, the x cubed minus 2x plus 2 between negative 1 and 2. Between negative 1 and 2. Yan siya yung curve. And then, yung x plus 4 here, ito yan. Part na yan. Okay? So, piecewise meaning, the function is composed of different subfunctions. Pero isang function lang yan. This is the function f. And, as we can see, as x approaches negative 1, this is negative 1 from the left, ano nangyari sa f of x? Saan siya pupunta? Sa 2, di ba? Negative 1 from the left, sa 2. Kaya nga 2 yung ating limit dito, no? Tapos yung isa 3, wala yata tayong equal dito. Dali. Equals 3. So, and meron din tayo nakalimutan, sorry. Yung parenthesis, dapat meron tayong parenthesis dito. And yeah. Okay, so that's 3. Saan siya galing? Kasi from the right siya. As x approaches negative 1 from the right, saan papunta yung red? Yung red is our f of x, or yung y value natin. Yung blue is our x value. So, habang papunta siya sa negative 1 from the left, papunta sa 2, di ba? From the right, papunta sa 3. Mababayan ka, so medyo nagsasnap siya kaya. Yan. Okay, so yun yung graphical interpretation nung sinasabi natin dito. No? So I hope meron kayong natutunan sa video na to, and sa susunod na video sasagutin natin yung pangalawang problem. No? The first one is that the limit at x approaches -1 does not exist. Tingnan natin kung mag-i-exist dito sa pangalawa. And if nag-exist siya, what is the limit? Okay, so gusto ko yung bitahin sa ziplion.com. Nandiyan yung ating mga videos na nakalista. No? I hope puntahan nyo yan para makita nyo yung sunod-sunod. No? So mas maganda na panoorin nyo yung videos na sunod-sunod. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.